How are you getting on, folks? I know I haven't been on too much lately, but I've had an awful lot of things to do. Um, just looking back on the form over the last couple of days, uh, obviously the double header with Sligo and Roscommon, it was very much a mixed bag. Roscommon, obviously, there was something mad like 21 or 22 non runners. Four of those um, non runners were our selection, so I sort of knew then, or no, it wasn't Roscommon actually, it was Wexford. Sorry, it was Wexford, my mistake. Um, yeah, look at 21, 22 non runners, four of them were ours. Um, I sort of had my predictions that it was going to be just one of those days where nothing was going to go right. Moving on to Sligo, then completely different story. We had a fairly solid enough day, I suppose. We had Anna Benina, um, we had Bua Boy, and we had some other. I think it was Rabina actually. Yeah, Rabina. They were all nice prices. Anna Benina started out at 5 to 2. Well, it was tipped up at 5 to 2. Bua Boy 13 to 8, and I think Rabina finished off at 9 to 4 or something like that. So that look at it was decent enough day, like three winners, and I think we managed to sneak a place or two as well. So look at we can't really say any more wrong than that really at the end of the day. Like it was a fairly solid showing. Moving on to Kilbeggan now tomorrow. Look at it's a very mixed bag card again, like Kilbeggan nearly always is. Um, it's very very low standard racing really at the end of the day. Um, but look at we're going to give it a go. There's a few sharp prices, few massive prices, as you see later on. But sure, we may as well just kick start off. So we're going ahead with the 440. We're going with Curlew Hill at currently trading around 11 to 10. Look at it's a sharp price, I know. Um, but really and truly, it's a fairly weak affair. Curlew Hill comes in from the back of a win in Downpatrick, if I'm not mistaken. Downpatrick or Downroyal. Um, it's a poor showing of a sort of a race. Like there's nothing really else jumping off the cards. Um, Nothing really there with form to really jump and shout about. But look at Curlew Hill is coming in the back of a win, and really it shouldn't be anything special to make it 2 out of 2 over hurdles. Moving on in 515, we're going with Arnua at 5 to 1. Um, Look at former Grade One winning novice chaser. Um, it's been sort of out of sorts. Well, out of sorts, but not out of sorts really. At the end of the day, like it's struggled to get his head in front, but look at like it's been running fairly solid all the way along. 5 to 1 is a decent price. Um, the favorite. Um, Look at it's short enough, and there's enough. Like it's a great race as well. Like there's two Mullins is sort of battling out favoritism. Mr. Blue Sky and Seo, if I'm not mistaken. I don't have the race and like the race card in front of me or anything like that. Like so, I'm just going off memory. But look at it's a good race. Um, Obviously Jam Summers as well. Mengley Khan, and I think it's a Watson outsider as well. But really and truly, at the end of the day, I think Arnua is the best. It's the best horse at the best price. Look at I wouldn't be surprised if one of Mullins' horses went on to win it, but I'm just struggling to, I suppose, split the two. And really, at the end of the day, Arnaud is currently trading around an each way price. Um, you'd be sort of foolish to overestimate it. Really, at the end of the day, at 5 to 1. Now 545, we're going with Thousand Tears, 11 to 4. Look at I think really at the end of the day, it's hard to pick a nap of the day, but if I was to pick a nap, this one would be it. Simply because it's showing signs of hitting its career best. Obviously, the run in Galway really, really, I suppose, came on and improved over like its last few showings beforehand. I think it was fifth that day, if I'm not mistaken. But it was behind Boo Boy. Boo Boy, as you know, has gone on and actually won another race again. So the form stands up. It's winning form. Cool Band Boy. Look at it's hard to know really what to make of that race. Um, I think Thousand Tears has the beating of him, to be quite honest with you. Really at the end of the day, 11-4. It's not really a bad price, but it's not really a great price either. Like, but at the end of the day, if it shows any sort of improvement, or even if it reproduces the same level that it has done, in Galway, the race is there for the taking. At the end of the day, look at 11-4. Can't really go wrong. I'm actually, yeah, look at, we'll take the chance. We'll nap him. I definitely think, look at, the race is there for him to lose, and like really and truly, it should really be a mistake that cost him the race. But like Kilbeggan nearly always is, that's normally what happens. There's a mistake here, here or there along the way. Now 6:15, we're going with an each way shout. We're going to Stadius, 8-1. Look at, it's hard to know really what to make of this horse. Hard to know really what to make of this race even. But it's more so trying to pick out a horse that looks interesting, and this one certainly does. It's a long-standing maiden currently, which is the worry, but it's showing signs of improvement. His last race was a very good third. Um, wouldn't really have to improve a hell of a lot to, I suppose, challenge for places again there today. Um, Look at it, 8-1. Definitely, I think it's overlooking, I suppose, the horse's potential really at the end of the day. And yeah, look at, if it produces the same form, as it should really be there or thereabouts in the finish anyway. But we may as well move on now to the next one, the 6:45. Another fairly nice price again. Stacks Mountain, in the 6:45. Look at Henry de Bramhead. There's not really much more to say really. This horse went back to back over hurdles with victories there last year. Hasn't really shown the same, I suppose, potential over fences, but at the end of the day, look at, it's a hard race to call. As you all know, I've been following Dr. Duffy for a long time. Uh, I still have faith in him, but the only problem is he's a very sharp price today. Um, he's often, I suppose, underperformed at shorter prices, as um even shorter than 13-8. So look at, he's worth taking on. Stacks Mountain, I suppose, as the next best form in the race really at the end of the day. And if I was sort of backing tomorrow, which I probably won't be because it's not really great racing and it's hard to call in Kilbeggan, but look at 7-1 compared to 13-8. You'd be foolish not to take Stacks Mountain up at each way. Um, has his problems jumping. Like, that's definitely something that's played a massive hand in him, I suppose, not winning his races. Like, he hasn't really been the best jumping. Um, but look at, it's Kilbeggan at the end of the day. Kilbeggan is a place where magic happens. Sometimes good magic, sometimes often black magic. But yeah, look at 7-1. We're going to take a chance in them each way. Now 7:15. You're all probably going to think I'm going madder and madder with these selections, but we're going with Crazy Work the Vassy. 25-1. Definitely worth in each way here. 7 in the Galway Blazers. Look at it, he was 50-1 that day. Didn't, like, he never really had a chance. He never really had a going chance anyway. But I like the way he finished his race. He was under pressure and he stayed on. And he had a few nice horses there behind him. The likes of Rewrite the Rules, obviously multiple chase winner. Um, it's hard to know. Look at, like, there's a short price favourite here in McManus and Bulger combination, Stamp Your Feet, who won very well in Roscommon. I'll give him that, but like 5-4, like you'd be mad to take him at that price. Like this crazy work to Vassy wouldn't necessarily need to be over the moon to finish in a place here. Dara O'Keefe absolutely loves Kilbeggan. Whatever it is with Dara O'Keefe and Kilbeggan, I will never understand, but like he seems to go from, I suppose, a lad learning his trade to AP McCoy when he steps foot inside Kilbeggan. Like I've never seen a lad to ride the track so well, and look, we're going to take a massive price here. We're going to take a massive chance as well. 25-1 each way. Look, if he comes third, we're in the money at the end of the day. Now, 7:15. I'd say some of you are going to probably stop watching now, or probably fast forward now after I make this selection. But a 1-3 favourite in the bumper in Kilbeggan. Like you'd want to be mad to go lumping on a horse there that hasn't actually gone and won a race yet. So we're going to take an even bigger chance. We're probably going to be a little bit crazy as well at the same time, but we're going to go, I Don't Get It, 50-1. This horse has, I suppose, plenty of experience in bumpers. Not really the best of form, you could argue that. The only real, I suppose, massive, eye catcher you could say was when he chased home Ballyadam and down Patrick. Look at, he's not going to meet anything of the quality of Ballyadam here today. I know I think it was 15 or 18 lengths behind him that day, and I know he hasn't, I suppose, produced the same sort of form, but look at, it's Kilbeggan. I don't get it. I'd say the horse doesn't get it either. But look at 50-1. We're going to take a chance. We're going to go against the short price favourite here. And look at, if he even comes third, we'll be absolutely delighted. It'd be a great little touch there at 50-1 for an each way bet. But look at, that's me, folks. Hopefully over the next, I suppose, couple of days, there'll be something little bit exciting to announce. I'm not going to go into too much detail about it yet, simply because the final plans haven't been announced yet, and we're still, I suppose, how would you say it? We're still in the process of getting things ready and getting things sorted out. But there's a nice plan, I suppose, being put in place. It'll be announced as soon as we have everything finalised. Hopefully it'll be in the next couple of days. I can't see it being any longer than that, really. But yeah, so make sure to just keep, I suppose, checking in and keep, I suppose, keeping the ear out and keep looking at the Peaky blogger. Yeah, look at, if you liked the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We've about 49 subscribers, if I'm not mistaken. Like, it's great, but at the same time, there's, I think, something about 11% of people that are looking at these videos that haven't subscribed. Obviously, people that mightn't know, like, all, like, these subscriptions, like, they mean so much to me in terms of, I suppose, getting noticed and getting out there as, like, a future racing journalist or whatever, like, whatever the road may take me. But look, at the end of the day, like, any sort of help I can get along the way is greatly appreciated. But yeah, I'm going to stop rambling now, and I'm going to leave it there. But thanks for listening. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. Make sure to follow the social medias as well, whatever you're doing. And yeah, just keep, I suppose, ticking over and keep bringing you the best tips I can, really, at the end of the day. Hopefully there's a few of these nice prices that might run into a place, but look, we're taking a big chance here today. So look, thanks very much.